What's up, guys? This is Crazy Awesome, and today we are going to be reacting to Paulina's episode on Gear Masters, episode 475. Now, again, another shout out to Digital Tour Bus. Thank you so much for commenting on my channel. I literally almost exploded like a little boy and read it at like 5 a.m. in the morning when I saw that they commented on my channel. I was so excited. I was so surprised. I thought it was really, really cool, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So thank you all so much for commenting, and thank you so much for making this video possible. And thank you guys, my audience, for recommending this series to me. We already reacted to the Danny one. We already reacted to the Ale one, and now we're going to react to the Paulina one, which is really, really cool, and I can't wait to check this out. So if you guys want to see more warning content, it really, really helps me a lot. Then please subscribe down below. I will respond to your comment as well and let me know if you did subscribe, so that way I can personally thank you in the comment section below. So anyways, without any further ado, we're gonna check out episode 475 of Gear Masters with everyone's favorite drummer, Paulina. Let's go. I'm really excited for this one, man.
Hi, I'm Paulina. I am the drummer from The Warning, and right now we're in the North American leg of our Error World Tour. It's the second leg we're doing here in the US, and we're very excited. We just released a new song that is called More, and this is like one of the first times that we've been playing it throughout this tour. Song. So it's been really cool. I've actually had to modify my kit to play that new song. So I'm gonna walk you through it.
Interesting.
This is a DW performance series, and she's called Bonbon, which is marshmallow in Spanish. I got it during the pandemic, and I was gonna use it for the first time, and then the pandemic happened. So it still feels very new to me. This is a 10-inch tom. This is a 12, and that usually I go for a 14 here, but right now for live, I'm using a 16, and this is an 18. So I just can get like that deep sound. I use the toms a lot, for main rhythm parts. So I really wanted to get like that depth in there. My bass drum actually is a little bit shorter in depth. This is 2214 bass drum. My snare is a hand-hammered Black Beauty. As you can see, she's a beauty. I really like the snare. I've been using it for kind of a short time. It was actually a gift, so I'm very happy with it.
Oh,
it has
nice.
a very deep sound. It sounds gritty. It depends on obviously how you tune it, but my drum tech Carlos always gets just such a beautiful hard-hitting sound out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I use clear pinstripe Remo heads, again 10, 12, 16, 18 on the snare. I use the controlled sound coated one from Remo.
Nice.
So the tuning, especially in the toms, usually varies. These are usually tighter so I can get a good bounce from it. It sounds higher. But these ones are usually kind of tricky sometimes because I like them very loose. I like them deep sounding. But sometimes we get a lot of resonance. But Carlos, my drum tech, has this very cool trick. I don't know if you can see inside the drum, there are cotton pads. We use those to remove our makeup after the shows. And Carlos, one day, he just put them there. And it really dampens the sound, but it doesn't mute it completely.
Oh.
So that's great. So I can get them a little bit loose without it being a complete mess for our sound engineer.
That's really nice.
So I am a Sabian artist, and I use HHX all over my drum kit. This is an 18 HHX. This is a 16. This is also 18, the Ozone Evolution, and a 20 China. This is a 14. I use this on very few songs, but it does make a huge difference because I keep this a little bit more close than I do this one. So every time I just want to ride over here when I'm doing double bass pedal things.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm probably not going to be able to provide as much commentary because I'm not a drummer, so I can't personally relate to what a lot of what she's saying. Okay, I am a drummer, but I consider myself a fake drummer. I'm not technically a drummer. I'm not technically a drummer. I'm a guitarist drummer, okay? There's a big difference, all right? There are drummers in the world, and there are guitarist drummers in the world. I'm one of the guitarist drummers in the world that's a fake drummer. So, I'm just mostly listening for just for information kind of sake. But if I have something interesting, hopefully I'll be able to weigh in.
I use this one. This is a little splash. I love it. I don't use it as much as I would like to, but hopefully in newer songs I can incorporate it more. My ride, it's a raw bell dry ride, 21, and she's a beauty. This is my absolute favorite cymbal ever. I've been using it for years, I think for like 6 years now.
Wow.
And it has such a cool sound. I crash a lot all the time, but I used to have just a normal, like another HHX over here, but this, it just sounds so much darker, so it really cuts through like the brightness of these HHX ones. I just incorporated this cowbell, this LP cowbell to my drum kit.
Ooh, the cowbell.
Our new single More has a part with cowbell. It's
Ooh, I'm actually... Okay, I wonder... Okay, which song is she talking about? She's at the new single. Because I know this is like a slightly older video. But, maybe she'll mention it. I don't know. But, you know, if anyone knows, let me know in the comment section down below. What song is she talking about that she uses the cowbell with?
It's really fun, drum kit, because our new single More has a part with cowbell. And it's really...
I feel extremely stupid. I didn't notice that she said more. I'm sorry. I didn't know she said more. I did not notice. Okay. I'm paying it. I can focus. I can do this. Okay. She said our new single More. Because see, I thought she said something else when she said more. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. So they use cowbell in More? Really? I never knew that. They use cowbell in More? I have to re-listen to More now because I didn't even remember a cowbell in there. I really have to re-listen to it.
HHX
Okay.
ones. I just incorporated this cowbell, this LP cowbell to my drum kit because our new single More has a part with cowbell. And it's really fun using it. I haven't used a cowbell in like
I never
years.
noticed that. Wow.
And
I guess I gotta re-listen to it.
It has like its little tricks because sometimes it just like really falls, but it sounds so cool. And it's just really fun to just like drive in that. I love it. I am a big Firth artist. I use 5B barrel tip. I just changed drumsticks actually. I used to use 5A, but I'm a very hard hitter and I wanted to stop, like it just felt really light in my hands. So I got this heavier set and I've been using it this whole year and it has made such a good difference. I don't have to use as like much strength to get like a very hard, deep sound out of them. This DW rack that I have, it's actually been like very modified by my dad. My dad like loves hardware and it used to be like a little bit too large for me. So he like grabbed like a saw and just started cutting everything to my size. And everything is just like so meticulously measured and marked. So like every time that we're touring, like my drum tech and everyone in production can just set everything up really quickly. So it's very efficient. Every time we open for a band or something, we can get everything done in a very short amount of time, so we're not bothering anybody. And it's great. And it's also very comforting to arrive to each show knowing that the measurement of everything is gonna be exactly the same each show. So you don't get like wonky drum sets sometimes. It's all measured precisely. The pedal that I'm using is a Machine DW pedal. I used to use a direct drive from DW, but after they released the chain one, I prefer this one so much more. And it takes a while getting used to it, but once you get the hang of it, it's so easy to control. And again, I'm a very hard hitter, so it just comes back to me in such a easy way for me to like not hurt myself while I'm playing, and I just really love it. I've been using it for a while. In my hi-hat, I'm using 9000 DW. I'm a DW girl. And for my MIDI pedals, I'm using some Roland MIDI pedals. They're very heavy, which is great. So basically, I launch all of our like stems and click through Ableton. And I used to have to do it with like manually, but it kind of looked really like clunky. Like after every single song, I would have to go and like enter. So with these MIDI pedals, I can launch the whole show without anybody noticing. And I used to have like, I've been through so many MIDI pedals and MIDI pads, but these are so great because they're really heavy. So like, they're not gonna be set off by like the slightest movement. They're like, it takes a good hit for it to change the scene.
Okay,
so
that's
they're
pretty
fantastic.
nice.
I have a start pedal and a stop pedal just in case something goes wrong. We're all human, so sometimes we need to stop the click
of course.
track. It's just so efficient for everybody to have these systems, and it's fantastic. The drum throne that I use is the DW Airlift 9000. It's great. I use it in the lowest setting because I'm really short, So, but it's really comfortable. I love it. For in-ears, I use in-ears audio. They are fantastic. Usually we grow them out really quickly, but these have just like really lasted. And usually the problems that we have with in-ears is like the cables at one point, like they just don't plug in correctly and you don't hear stuff. But these ones have lasted wonderfully. What I hear the most in my mix is the bass, because me and my sister are just like really connected when
Right.
we're playing. So having that,
Yeah, like bass and drums, very important, like to be connected, because they're both like the rhythm section. Bass and drums are like the rhythm section, so yeah, very important.
like those bass, because me and my sister are just like really connected when we're playing. So having that, like those bass ends, just like really makes a big difference. For my kick block, I have a kick block because I hit it very hard, and usually it just goes so far. Sometimes, like when we didn't have a kick block, sometimes Carlos, my drum tech, would just have to be like there in front of the drum, just like for it to not move. So that is a lifesaver, and I love it. So that was my gear run through. Once again, we are The Warning. Our webpage is called thewarningband.com. We are The Warning Band on all social media.
Go check it out, guys.
Go check us out. Thank you
Yeah.
for watching.
Awesome. Wow, that was really, really fun. Yeah, another really good one. Yeah, that was another really, really good one. I enjoyed that episode a lot. I'm not sure which one's my favorite. If I had to pick, I actually enjoyed all of them a whole lot, but I really liked, I might be biased because I saw it first, like it was the first one I saw, but I love Danny's episode. Maybe it's just because I really love Danny. You know, I'm a guitarist, Danny's a guitarist, so you know I can kind of relate to like everything she's saying and talking about her guitar. Like it's like I know, it's like I have an inside look, so I kind of know and I can relate to that. But anyway, I loved all the episodes, so all the episodes are great. Really enjoyed checking it out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, and if you just enjoy Warning content in general, I mean, I react to interviews, documentaries, you know, these little episodes are on here, songs, live performances. I've actually played some of the Warning songs as well on guitar. And if you like all that stuff, then yeah, then just subscribe down below. It really, really helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below as well. That also helps me a lot. And again, big shout out. Thank you so much, Digital Tour Bus, for making this possible. Thank you for commenting. And yeah, thank you so much for just watching. I don't know if you're watching right now, but thank you so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you also. I cannot describe how much you guys mean to me. It has been an absolutely amazing journey. And I just love learning more and more and more and more about The Warning, you know, no pun intended. I also want to apologize really quick because there are so many little things that people say or do like in these reactions that I just don't notice. I'm very bad with just accidentally, you know, missing things. I don't know, maybe I have ADHD or whatever, but it's like I'll miss something sometimes if it goes, because especially if it's like a reaction, because I feel like for reaction purposes, it's like I'm so focused, but at the same time that makes me not focused. I don't know, it's hard to like describe, but sometimes I miss like these little things, and so you'll have to excuse me. I'm just hoping I'll get better and better like the more I react to this kind of content. But yeah, sometimes I miss little things that people say, and it's real. I never noticed that Mora has a cowbell. I literally never noticed. Never noticed that Mora has a cowbell. I really need to go and re-listen to it. Because I guess I just never paid attention to it that much. I just never noticed. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care. You guys know what to do. Stay awesome. Rock on.